Oh my goodness, it is Halloween 2023. I gotta be honest with you, I had no desire to get dressed up this year. And I am here right now trying to want to have some fun on Halloween. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna show you something. And we're probably all gonna have some tears after I show you this. Okay. I'm testing my mic right now. Mic test, mic test. Hi, Cindy. It's been a long time since we've seen Cindy. How are you? What is everyone dressed up as for Halloween 2023? Let me know what you dressed up as, please. You got to trick and treat in the snow today? That is awesome. How's the mic sound? I've got it actually on my shirt right now. Hey! Oh my gosh. Hey, TC Bear. Not a darn thing. Oh my goodness. So I'm just here. I just really want to quickly say Happy Halloween 2023. I am not prepared. You know, I love the hair, and so did Betty, and I've got Betty's wig right there. I'm missing you, Betty, right now. Woo, I'm missing. How many people are missing Betty? Man, we had some really fun times. And how many people missing David? Man, we had some really fun times, huh? There's a lot that's happened this year. And if you have lost people too, please mention it in the feed. I'm so sorry for your loss as well. Mayara, thank you for joining. Thank you for being members. Those of you guys being members, happy Halloween. Hope you have a great Halloween. You're probably out there having a great Halloween right now since it's already so late. My time, it's 7:41 p.m. and it is October 31st, 2023. So happy Halloween. You know, Halloween has been one of my favorites over the many years. I used to have an anniversary Halloween party, and I was really going to start it up this year. But in September, we lost David, and I tell you what, that just kicked my butt. I wasn't able to get my stuff together to have that Halloween party this year, but maybe depending on where we're at next year, physically, location, depending on where we're at next year, maybe we will have those starting next year. My daughter dressed up as Wednesday Addams, and my son dressed up as a race car driver. Oh, so cool. Doug, are you out there? Doug is a race car kind of person, so Doug could totally understand that. Right now, he might be flattered. That's really cool. Sharon, green hair all the way. Yeah, baby. I had something I could throw on for Halloween for you guys. You know, Halloween is so fun. I remember back in the day, though, I would invite every one of my clients to the Halloween party. And there were actually clients that were like, no, we don't celebrate. And we're offended. So I just say that to each their own. You know, if you want to celebrate, I don't know if you call it celebrate, if you want to take part in the festivities of dressing up and being someone different or something different on Halloween, have fun. No place to judge here. If you want to have fun, have fun. If you want, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Because as we have seen, life is so short. Life can end. You like that little, I like it too. It's like, you like that little thing that my hair is doing? Life is so short, isn't it? So whatever makes that person happy. You know, if it's not bothering you, then let them be. Just let them be. Now, if it is bothering you and it's in your house and it is dangerous and okay, that's a whole different story. Don't take my words that far. Happy Halloween. Okay. So I have a couple things I want to open. I just want to come out and say happy Halloween. Open these things that I got in the mail from some of y'all, and I hope you're out there. Mary, are you out there? I'm about to open your gift. And let's see, where does this one come from? Sheba, Two Dogs in an Adventure. Are you out there? I'm going to wait and see if y'all respond. Happy Halloween. Having a black party. Cool. Are you dressed up, Spirit Angel? Very cool. Oh, yeah. Be sure you hit that like button. I'm seeing that you're not hitting that like button, so have fun with it. Am I kind of like out of, let me push that back where it needs to go. What is this sticking out over here? Where did we get that? I don't know if you remember Betty, but the Betty video where her and I are like, I was like, she was like, well, my hair, your hair's this and that. Oh, Betty, Betty, Betty. Lourdes, hello. Oh, thank you again, all y'all green members and moderators. Thanks for being members on my YouTube channel. Happy Halloween. Love the wig, Lourdes says. Thank you. I had to throw something on. How does my sound tonight? Mic check, microphone checker. I never wear it. I remember we were fine not wearing it a long time ago, but I'll tell you what, I've been listening to some of my feed and I don't love it. We're about to figure this out. Customer service, we're asking for your help. You got to help me figure out this sound issue, and I'll be doing some Googling, and we're gonna figure out this sound issue and make it really good for us. Okay, so Mary, are you out there? Two Dogs in a Van Adventure, are you out there? We're gonna be opening up your gifts. It sounds good, huh? Sounds better than usual. Jean, hi. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Sound is great from Wisconsin. Sound is great from WI. Yes, everyone. Hi, Senior Fly Girl. Thanks so much. I have a box. I have an ongoing box for Senior Fly Girl. You have made so many donations, even inside videos. I get these little notifications like you'll donate in a video, and I see you. I see you. Thank you so much for your contributions. It really helps us afford what we do here, and I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. It's good. Loud. It's loud. Is it too loud? Because I can lower that now. But see, I went from having this over there to on my body now. So tonight's the first time I put it on my body in like 3 years. So we'll see if this is clearer, crisper, less like there's this kind of sound like it's far away. It's like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I'm trying to figure that out. Because I want to say the lives didn't have that a long time ago. But we also had different, all this technical stuff. Like my hair is hitting the top of this light switch. Look, see that? That's how thick my hair is. It's hitting the light switch up there. Oh my goodness. We are just having way too much fun. You all don't need to know all that's going on behind the scenes. My hair is so fat, it's hitting things around me. So I was thinking if I went dancing, could I wear this? Could I wear this? No. Someone would accidentally hit it and it will probably go flying off on the dance floor. We can't do that. We cannot do that. No, not too loud. Good. Leave the sound. Perfect. You are most welcome, dear. Thank you. Yep. Hi, good, loud. Hi, good, loud. Hi, Jean. How are you? Pookie, I have been calling some folks and I am really sealing the deal and wrapping it up. You know what's funny is that most people actually don't want to handle rentals. Can you believe that? If you need a real estate agent, I can help you as a realtor no matter where you're at, no matter what. That's how realtors work. We get a referral when we refer to a state that you're moving to or moving out of. So make sure if you need a realtor, you know how to trust me. Because if you're here already right now, then you've already been watching me for a minute. So if you ever need a realtor, wherever you're at, you can hire me. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's open these. Mary, I hope you watch this later. If you do, please comment below. Two Dogs in a Van Adventure, I hope you comment below because I've got to wrap up getting out of here as well because it's a late dinner but an early morning tomorrow. So let's go ahead and wrap this up by opening this. And I also need to spend some time with my gaming friends because Halloween is a time where we usually bring in the Halloween together. As far as I remember, yes, we usually hang out on Halloween. You know, I'm that professional gamer, you know. Ooh, okay, so we've got this gift. I'm going to open this one. This is going to probably make me cry, and it might make you cry too. But I'm going to open this one. And it's always best to get your boxes prepared opened so you're not struggling to open online. We've learned that the hard way. So this box came from Two Dogs and Adventure. She's been a longtime fan, and she's ordered so many things from me and trusted me in helping her order. For instance, her electric table. Listen, it's very expensive to have a bunch of electric tables in a place. So she let me help her find one and then get it to her. She also has bought clippers, blades. I don't think she's done sharpening, but I'm pretty sure she's done some scissors, all kinds of stuff. So thank you, Two Dogs and Adventure, for always being there and trusting me with your purchases for grooming your dogs. I appreciate it. So I kind of opened it up and kind of poked my head in earlier. See, the color is one of my favorite colors. Dee Dee. Does that bring tears to your eyes? For me, every time I see the sun beaming and the moon is beaming, it's been almost every day, almost. I started just taking a picture. Remember I took you guys out in the looking at what I felt like was good and evil fighting in the clouds. Remember that when we were praying that David could just show up? And it was like God and the devil were arguing, right? Remember that? And so this is what I see all the time. I started taking pictures of it. And I feel like he's looking right at me. He's looking right at me all the time. The other day I was waking up in the morning and it was coming through my bathroom window. I was like, when does the sun come through beaming my bathroom window? When you look out, it's like, because my bathroom's on the side of my house. One of my bathrooms on the side of my house. Like, how can the sun even portray itself perfectly in? And I was like looking, I was like, wow, that's the beam of light coming through the sun. I step outside and it's beaming in my face. I go in the afternoon, it's beaming from this direction. It's just like, this is a perfect card. Wow. And 3 birds. 3 birds. Wow. I didn't even catch it at first. Did you? 3, the number 3, 2023. I lost 3 people I love deeply this year. In the last, can I go as far as to say the last 3 months I've lost 3 people? I'd have to get back with me. I took you there. Actually, I don't even have to go back very far. I took you on the lives. The live funeral, September, June, and then when did my friend Titania? I took you guys live for that because I wanted her military friends across the planet to be able to attend her funeral. Titania, Betty, and David. Is it within 3 months? Oh man, I'm gonna freaking drop to my knees. And I was Snapchatting so many things after Betty's funeral that Pookie Puppy was like on my Snapchat. She said, Dee Dee, Betty is coming to you in birds. It wasn't like something I saw. It was in every Snapchat I did after her funeral. And then I recognized. And when I came tonight for night shift to do the puppies, the bird came up to me and I said, hi, Betty. And she sat there for a minute. She sat there looking like it's cold. That bird should not even be around at 8 o'clock at night. Okay, that bird was like, hey, Dee Dee. And I said, hey, Betty, it's good to see you. Maybe like 2 minutes it stood there and then it flew off at night. So like it's undeniable. It's so undeniable, man. Dee Dee, my heart is broken for you. I hope this prayer shawl gives you comfort. We blessed it to give you love and light into your life. Love, Two Dogs. Wishing you love and peace at this difficult time with the deepest sympathy. Now you do know, check this out. Hold on, let me, just in case he comes, come here. Let's see, because I know you ain't gonna believe me. Light, light, light. 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 Mr. Light. Mr. Light, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Are you smiling? You're smiling? Are you smiling? You smile. The camera's looking at you. Yes, it is. The camera. Look at you. You smile. Oh, look at that smile. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Hey, look at that smile. Hi. And I have a dog in my care named Light. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Were you on the couch chilling? Yes, you were just laying on the couch chilling. Oh, hi, baby boy. Hi. Hi, you got some hugs for me? Oh, you got some hugs for me? Oh. Hi. Can you smile on camera? Is it possible for you to smile on camera? Can you smile? Smile? Go ahead, smile. They won't believe it unless they see it. Smile. You smile. Go ahead, smile. You got your tail wagging. Oh. Look how long his arms are. Does this dog look like he could fit in your home? Because he is available for adoption. Hi, and he does. He smiles so big. You smile so big. He goes like this with his teeth. It's the cutest ever. Hi, baby boy. Hi. Hi. I wish you were this big like a Shih Tzu because you are still standing on the ground. He's like, can you please pick me up and just hug me like a baby? Okay, come down. Come down. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Are you going to go head out now? You're going to head out? Okay, go good. You're going to go lay down? Okay, bye. Bye. Have fun out there. Okay, he's going to hang out and lay down. I'm going to read that card again. Okay, listen to what it says, okay? Because I can't make it up. All things happen the way they must and need to happen. And if you believe in God, they're all going to happen in God's time, in God's way. And it's really hard to accept. I can tell you because I'm right there with you, not accepting some of the things that the human mind and body are just disappointed in. And you like my hair, right? It's doing its own thing. So, Dee Dee, my heart is broken for you. I hope this prayer shawl gives you comfort. We blessed it to give you love and light into your life. Love, two dogs. So I'll just say this, love and light. Why did she write that? All things happen in its own time and how exactly it was planned to happen. I know you may be going through something or have gone through something, or you might later go through something that you will not accept right away. It will take time to accept, especially when it's out of your control and out of your hands. And how about this? Most things are out of your hands. You may want to fight it, and you may want to fix it, and you may want to fix someone, and you may want to change someone, and you may want to do all these things, but sometimes it's not in your duty or in your hands to do. And like me, it's going to be devastating, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to be disappointing, and there are going to be things that you're going to not have any control of. And you might not understand what that means until it just happens to you. You can listen to my stories, and you can listen to my fans' stories, and you can listen to some of these things that are happening around you in your life, in your community. But then when you listen and you hear it, but until it really comes into your house and happens to you, will you maybe not understand it, and then you're going to come back and go, you know what? I have suffered a great loss, and now I get it. When Pookie Puppy said her mom died, I was there for her. When Honeybee said her dad died, I was there for her too. This is within the last few years. When MP said her dad died, I was there for her. When Senior Fly Girl said her grandson died, I believe. Her son died. I was there for her. But I couldn't feel exactly the pain that they were going through. Yeah, I had been through some losses. My grandmother, my other grandmother, my uncles in Taiwan. I flew all the way in for a funeral. Now, I didn't make the funeral, which I didn't know. Check this out. Cultural differences. I flew in and missed the funeral. That's bad luck. Who knew? Even if you show up coming and missing the funeral is bad luck. And I thought, I'm really sorry to offend you guys. You know how much a ticket to Taiwan is? Like, I'm glad I made it. But I showed up for an uncle's death. In my whole family, I was the one that went. I flew to Taiwan for it. I missed the funeral because, I mean, it's a 24-hour flight. But my point is like, it was, what I went through this time was so different. And I was talking to Betty, because I still talk to everyone. And I was talking to Betty, and I told Betty, I said, Betty, when I was crying my way home, and MP called me out of the blue at 11:30 at night on my way home from work. She should be sleeping. She works in the morning. And I said, MP, what made you call me? I was on my way home crying. It's always on the way home. I get something happens. It don't matter what time of day, too. In the middle of the night, crying on my way home. I was talking to Betty, and I said, Betty, you know, I really cried when Betty passed away. She was so important to me. She was someone I loved so deeply. And I said, Betty, I don't know why, but I am crying way more. I said, I hope you're not offended. Not only did I cry a lot when Betty died, I said, Betty, I'm crying a lot more in David's death than I am yours. And I hope you ain't offended. And I know she's not. I know, I said a few things. I was this, and this. David and I had a very different relationship than you and me, girl. I said we lived together a lot of the time of our relationship. We did everything together. We were cheek to cheek. And I said, I was telling her why. She knows why. And I don't know about you, but did you know wigs do make you itch and sweat? I don't know how they be doing it. If you wear a wig, more power to you. And when you see somebody with a wig, I'm gonna want you to know if they ain't itching their head, they got it down. They are trained and obedient not to itch their head, okay? But I have a dog named Light in my life right now. And those folks that can't believe his name is Light because of the way I did not want to name them as they were born in my care, look how their names are perfect today. Wow. Mary, I've been talking about you. I'm glad you showed up. Almost like as if a blanket could cure your sadness. Whoa, big hug. Prayer shawl tag. I didn't know this was a thing. And I don't know about you all, but I got some germaphobeness to myself. And I'm looking at it like, how am I going to wash this now? Am I going to wash it before I touch it? It's too late now. I already hugged the dang thing. Like, how many people touch this to pray on it and touch it and all that? How many germs are on this thing? Yes, call me a goofhead. It's true. And people do think like that. This shawl was made just for you. To bring comfort, to know you are loved, to share in your joy. This shawl is to wrap you up when you're cold, when you're hurting. When you need to snuggle, this shawl was knitted or crocheted. With blessings, with love, with prayers. Made by 2 dogs. Oh my gosh. You made this? Whew, I need to take a break. Made by 2 dogs and Van Adventures and my friend Deb. Prayer written by Gina Cathke, March 16, 2006. Wow. Thank you so much, 2 dogs. Are you out there? I do not see her. She may be busy right now. She might be gaming right now, honestly. So maybe I'll get to see her later. I love the colors that were chosen in this. Oh, in this? Wow, that's so cool. I didn't know you knew how to knit, 2 dogs. Should I open it all the way up? I guess the answer is yes. That's so cool. Oh, gosh. Wow, look how blue, how many blue. This is like blue, like all the blues I love, like the ocean. Wow, that's so cool. So the backside is more blue. Yeah, look at all these colors. I love it. Look how, and you know what? Look as it's like waves. Look right there. Like I love the ocean, right? Look, they're like waves in general. Look. Now that is so amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful. And you know what? I wish I knew how to knit. Can someone teach me how to knit? Wow, it's so cool. It's so pretty. What do you guys think? Isn't it awesome? Wow, look, like the ocean waves. Love, 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 love. Woo! All right, that's awesome. I better put it right up in my car because my cat, my rescue cat, will probably have a real good time with this one. Is Honeybee out there by chance? Is Honeybee happen to be out there at all? All right, maybe not. Let me see here. Let's just talk a little bit about what y'all talking about here. Now, Miss Honeybee from Australia sent me this hat a while back. And you know what I thought it was when I looked in the package? She sent me a gift box from Australia. And what I thought it was, everything's doing that little shaky shake, huh? I thought it was sun visors. And then she wrote a little sticky and said, I thought this was like more, not so cheap. She wrote a little sticky note on it. She said, I didn't think this was as cheap as it seems, but have fun with it. Well, okay, I'm having fun with it, Honeybee. She sent me this a while back. This is a hat. And I'll tell you what, when you get the package for this sucker is like this. Like this. It looks like that in a plastic container. Like a plastic bag looking thing. And I was like, I gotta wear that for her. That's funny. That's funny. I will wear me some hats, okay? Boom! And so you out there in the sun, boom. Like that's it right there. That's it. It's over. You got sun protection. You can literally put this around like that and you can literally, I'm gonna put this right here. Look, I can just literally put it in my pocket. See? In my pocket, and you could be walking around, boom, boom, you're walking around, and Texas is so hot anyway, but if I was in Australia, just imagine I'm in the desert. This is something David would do. And boom, too hot, voila, voila, there we go. We got this. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. So thank you, Honeybee, so much. All right. Now that I've changed my little get up, because now I'm a little Aussie. So we're going to, happy Halloween, Dee Dee, love the wig, thank you. I'm going to check you guys out here. Going back, I got a little sniffles stuck there. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for writing. I'm reading your chat real quick before I open Mary's gift. And I am preparing myself. Matter of fact, I might want to go ahead and put a box of Kleenex here. Y'all can go get your own Kleenex wherever you're at. Get your Kleenex. You want one of mine? Okay, that's what I thought. It's going to be a little difficult, but get your own thing. Poogie Puppy says, you gaming tonight, baby. Oh, I got to get up so early tomorrow. I hate that. Poogie Puppy says, saw the 3 birds. That was before Betty. Excuse me. Maria, what's up, Maria? Thanks for being a member and a moderator. Look at those. Excuse me. Look at those emojis. Love them. Jean says, adorable. Mary says, hi. Carol says, love your hair. Thank you. You're a very caring person. Thank you, Carol. Poogie says, yes, you were, girl, and we are all here for you. Love and light. Rosie, what's up, Rosie? Love you. Rosie's the one who painted our picture over there of David going to heaven, so thank you so much, Rosie. Love it. Dee Dee, you should wear a wig cap. It helps a lot. Girl, what you trying to say, huh? Is that how they get rid of the itchiness? Okay. I'll go look into that. Doug says, nice hair. Hey, somebody up above in the chat, Doug, said they dressed up as husband dressed up as a race car driver tonight. Hi, Doug. Doug looks great. He sent me some selfies with his dog that he's grooming himself with the Andis 5-speed. Go, baby. Pookie says, how absolutely awesome. 2 dogs. Beautiful gift. 2 dogs. Where you at? Beautiful, awesome gift. Love it. I loved it too. Wow. That is so beautiful. I need to learn knitting. There was a time about 7-9 years ago where I bought everything to knit. Bought that knit, bought the yarn. It sat there for a long time. And then I finally either sold it or gave it away. But knitting is, I'm great with my hands. It's just a matter of like knowing the system. And I had Kenny, she worked for me for a while. I should have had her teach me. I should have made time and had her teach me. And I really regret that. If you got a free gift made by Kenny, I paid her to make those for me. Little butterfly. Some of them glow in the dark. They're made crocheted. So if you got a free gift with a butterfly, some of that fabric was actually glow in the dark. So you got to charge it up outside with the sun, charge it up in your dashboard or whatever, charge it up in your windowsill and see if you got one that glows in the dark, if you got that butterfly. There was another time I had MP's daughter making me some butterflies. Those were a turquoise color butterfly. Those do not glow in the dark. But see, all over the years of ordering with me, I always had something free, whether it was a sticker that I had to pay for. These are not free things. Pay for stickers, bells, charms. I've always given out a lot of free stuff in my time online store. So I hope you've recognized that. And if you have, please leave a Google review for me, okay? Jean says, beautiful blanket. Pookie's like, okay, laughing. Oh my gosh, you talking about my hat. We had over 200 trick-treaters tonight. Hopefully you had help handing out candy. Pookie says, wow, Doug, we don't have any. The kids go to the mall. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't, if I had children, I probably would not be doing trick-or-treating on days. No, not anymore. We might do the trunk-a-dunk thing or whatever, or a church one or something like that, but I would not have my children out there. No, sir. No one's eyeballing my child in my neighborhood talking about, oh, that child lives in. No one doing that. I'm not even going to ask for it, invite it, nothing. No, sir. Okay, here we go. Mary. This is from Mary, and Mary did arrive, and I'm so glad she did. I've got to take this off because I cut out her address to make sure I kept it. Just got that. Dee Dee, please open this letter first with the butterfly. Now I had to prep the box. So as soon as I prepped the box open, I kind of like glanced a tiny bit and I just started crying. So I'm just giving you a warning in itself. I did not come out here to cry, but I do want you to know that you got to kind of do that so you can get ready. I should not have done that. October 26, 2023. This is a shout out for her and her business too, I believe. And I have to. Just like I have read out some of y'all's cards like Maria's. This is a big one. This is a big deal. So if you want something from this lady, please check out her work. Hello, Dee Dee. Oh, gosh. All right. Let me just... Woo! Woo! This is tough stuff. This is tough. So... This is why I didn't have like enough energy to do Halloween, you know? So I'm doing Halloween with y'all. And then with my close-knit friends on gaming, because they know what's up. You know, they'll get me thinking about other things or whatever. But sometimes... Man, I just don't know this. I don't know. Every day is a new day and different day, but I just if you knew what I knew was what that is, you'll know in a minute. You'll know in a minute. Hey, Connie. Can you read this? Customer service. Here, can you read that out loud, customer service? Go ahead. I'm going to let you read it out loud. You go. You read it. No, no, you read it. No, you read it. Yeah, that's what I said. Please, you read it, customer service. Woo! All right, I got it. I'll do it. If you ever heard me in the live feeds like 5 years ago, if you heard me say, David, can you translate that? He'd be like, no, I'm not translating it. I'm going to tell you a secret. This is what David would say. This is exactly how David thinks. How about this? I'm going to tell you a secret. And I have a lot of video of David being honest with me about difficult conversations. And I can look back and know exactly what he would want to do or exactly how he would do something. Because you could hear what he would say. And sometimes you ain't going to like what he has to say. Y'all don't know that, but I do, and I have it on recorded. You may not like his answers, but this is a good answer that he would say. And I'm talking about this to toughen us up a little bit. So I would say, hey, David, do this for me, like whether it's reading or translation. And David's Hispanic, right? He told me he was born in Mexico, so he's Mexican. And he told me he went through the high school thing, all that, where they... what president gave if you graduate high school and go to school here in the U.S., they gave you your independence here? It was not Obama. It was an Obama plan or something like that, I believe he told me about. So David is Mexican, and he would say, this is how he would feel. And so when I would ask him to translate, remember that Bichon that would come in matted every time? And I was getting to a point where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because I want them to stop bringing him in once he's completely matted. Change it, right? Come in sooner. And me and him would argue about him not wanting to translate for me. And you know what he would say? He would say, if you're Mexican and you're in the United States, then you need to be able to speak English. He would say that. So I would say, will you translate this? He would be like, no, I'm not translating. The people would be standing right there. And for the first 3 years of our relationship, he wouldn't translate. Anybody who walked in Mexican, he'd be like, no, if they don't know how to speak English, let them go. And I would be like, wow, here I am. Like, okay, let me try to translate this. Let me pull up Google Translator. Nah, that's not how he felt. And I have him saying it. He actually, and I thought, that's if I moved myself to Taiwan, which I'm saying that because I would love to, if I moved myself for Taiwan and lived in Taiwan for a year, would I go around expecting all the grocery stores to talk to me in English? The area in Taiwan I would want to live is super country. There ain't no city there. So that would not be realistic thinking if I expected Taiwanese folks to do that on my behalf. I would have to pull out my translator and try to talk some Taiwanese. So the way David taught me how to think is exactly that. So I'm sitting here like, hey, David, you read this. Customer service, can you please read this for me? And if the lights start flickering right now, we will know that you are here. Okay. Or I'm sorry, if I'm going to be honest with you. Last time I said something like that, the feed dropped all the way off. And so if that happens, I'm sorry. Okay, now that I feel a little bit better, I can read this now, because I had a talk with David. Hello, Dee Dee. I want to express my deepest condolences in the passing of your beloved David. Hold it together. When I found out about his accident, I was watching all your videos, and during that time had a profound nudge in my spirit to paint David's portrait. But I resisted for 3 days because I have very limited experience painting people, and I didn't want to dishonor his handsome face. God wouldn't let the thought to paint David leave me until I took the path of faith and soldiered on. I submitted the painting process to God each step of the way and trusted he would guide me as I faced numerous challenges throughout it. Now, keep in mind, if she painted for me something she's not really good at, painting a portrait, and she took the time to really paint that, which is funny, man. It's just so funny that I opened only two gifts right now tonight, and both were when people spent time. Not that when you buy a gift, it's different, but they actually spent time crocheting that shawl. She spent time painting this photo. Isn't that interesting? I found an image from the video of when you and David were getting ready for My Favorite Groomer reaching the 100,000 mark. Which, by the way, I sent that video link to David's mom the last time I texted her, and I haven't heard anything since. I sent that exact video link to his mom, and I said, here's David smiling. Because in that video, Mary, I know exactly what video that is because I was watching it during one of the last moments I was going to text the family because I was tired of kind of asking for things. I felt like, how do you ask for things that you know you bought for someone you love that are not with you anymore? They're in someone else's house. How do you ask for those things without sounding like a jerk? And there's no right way. There's no way. And that was, I haven't talked about it either, right? I haven't talked about it, but I'm just saying it's been a while. And it was the last text message I sent his mom. And his mom only, not the sisters, no one else. It's just, the communication should be between me and his mom because his mom was there for so many things that when no one else was between David and I. When I would show up to pick him up for work, she would be there most of the time, or already gone to work. When I would drop him off from work, she would be there. She knew up until the last minute how often I was at her house. She knew that more than anyone else. So I decided that I would have direct communication with the mom alone, and if I just didn't hear back, I didn't hear back. So the last text message I sent the mother was after I explained a ton of things, and then I sent that later on that night because I'm not ill will. I'm not holding any grudges like that. I'm not having any judgment. I just have a few needs of what I want from what David and I relationship had because he's gone. If he wasn't gone, it would not look this way, but he is. He's gone from the world forever. So my needs are different now than they were a month before he died. So that video, he was so happy, Mary. You got some of the best pictures in that video if you based your paint portrait on that video. He was so happy that I sent that video to his mom. As I watched the two of you, I could see such genuine happiness. I saw David smile and snapped a screenshot to use as my reference for his portrait. So if you used that picture, if you used him in that video, thank you. That was a dang good video. That was a dang good video. And you know where I was at? Me and David were at my sister's house at the time in Virginia, visiting, and also attending a dog upstand convention, like an grooming expo at a dog upstand convention at that time. That's what we were up there doing. We were up there to represent the dog upstand at a convention at Groom Expo. And we had a blast. We worked hard. We were in and out of that show. We talked until my voice left me. I had no voice in 2 days. None. Zilch. Nothing. I had no voice. I talked to so many people. David was so nervous for that show. He was so nervous because he's not like me. He's not what I would say is extrovert, although I actually am very much an introvert. I can do this job. I can get here and talk to you. And this is where I fuel myself. This is the fuel I get is actually with you, or like if I go, what I love doing is conventions. If you need a person to stand up for you at a convention, call me, I'll do it. A trade show. I love talking to people, especially if they're here and go. If it's a product I can sell, I will try my best to sell it. If I need it, like that's me. You take me to any kind of public event, I'm going to have a blast. But I would rather be at home, snuggle with my dogs, and I'm okay. Tears were shed often while I prayed and painted. I promised David that I would do the best I could. Imagine Mary painting and saying, David, I'm doing the best I could. I'm doing the best I can. That's kind of how I feel when I look at those dogs in the back. If you want a dog, please let me know. I have 7 that need a home. Staying in a kennel is not an idea of a home. Deep down, I knew God had a purpose beyond my awareness for you having David's hand-painted portrait showing him with a white, heavenly glow and some important symbols on his t-shirt that the two of you shared together. You know, there's a picture at David's house that I believe the sister said she found. It was a picture that David edited together, and I still have yet, I don't have it. Rebecca and I went to pick it up, and we were not given it after I was told that they found it. And I haven't heard anything in the sense of from the mom. I'm waiting to hear from the mom. Dee Dee, the picture David made for you is here. I have it. Let me drop it off. Let me come and see you. Nothing. So for you to paint a portrait of David, it's like, that is why. Because right here, like, I haven't had the time to print a big portrait, and I will. But look, it's going to be perfect back there. And maybe that's why, is that I have put everything behind me now. If they don't respond to any of my requests, I've moved forward with it. Let God handle all things, because my hurt, I don't want to let sit there. And I don't want to be angry about it or upset. It's just how people are sometimes. They don't understand what you had, and they'll never understand. And if they did understood, if I had a son or daughter that had someone in their life like Dee Dee, I would literally have said, come here and be a part of everything that we're doing. Look, do you want to do this? Do you want to see the coffin? Do you want to look in the body? Do you want, give that person, I would definitely hold their hand and let them be a part of it. Because when you lose, if you knew that you had engagement rings, you had how many engagement rings? Oh my God, I didn't know. Get here. You need to be here for this. If you loved him that much, you need to be here. I would handle it completely different, but we're all not the same. Remember, I told you guys, some things are not going to be handled in the way you thought you could, and you have no control over it. I kept hearing David is home. Dee Dee, may this portrait bless you in every way possible. The love you share will never die. Love is eternal and sacred, and I feel that. God loves you. Since I told a lot of stories in this letter, I'm going to now read it in full. On October 26, 2023, hello, Dee Dee. I want to express my deepest condolences in the passing of your beloved David. When I found out about his accident, I was watching all your videos, and during that time had a profound nudge in my spirit to paint David's portrait. But I resisted for 3 days. 3 days, because I have very limited experience painting people and didn't want to dishonor his handsome face. God wouldn't let the thought to paint David leave me until I took the path of faith and soldiered on. I submitted the painting process to God each step of the way and trusted He would guide me as I faced numerous challenges throughout it. I found an image from the video of when you and David were getting ready for My Favorite Groomer reaching the 100,000 mark 5 years ago. As I watched the two of you, I could see such genuine happiness. I saw David smile and snapped a screenshot to use as my reference for his portrait. Tears were shed often while I prayed and painted. I promised David that I would do the best I could do. Deep down, I knew God had a purpose beyond my awareness for you having David's hand-painted portrait showing him with a white heavenly glow and some important symbols on his t-shirt that the two of you shared together. I kept hearing, David is home. Dee Dee, may this portrait bless you in every way possible. The love you shared will never die. Love is eternal and sacred. God loves you. Sincerely, Mary. Pause in portraits. Pause in portraits. Proverbs 3:5, 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways and he will make your path straight. Amen. Thinking of you. All right, let me try one thing before we will open this up. After we open this up, I will say all the thank yous, catch up on the live feed, and let you all go as I wrap up this evening. Let me see if I can quickly find that video so you guys can understand what she was watching when she painted it. So it's called My Favorite Groomer 100,000 mark. Let's try that. Let me see if I can find it fast. 100K. No, but then you know what that means? I just go back to that text message to David's mom. And see, that's the last text message I sent. That was on October 20th. So here we go. I'm going to click on it. Hold on. I'm going to click on it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to try to pause it right fast. Okay. Oh my, OMG, we are close to 100K. That's what it's called. We're going to go find it now. OMG, we are close to, there we go. Let me see if that's it. Well, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Why don't I copy that? Let me copy the link. Copy that. It's so complicated, right? All these different things you have to do. And then go over to my YouTube and paste it there. Oh, I pulled up a salsa dancing video. What the heck? It's still not liking that. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my own studio. Let's go to my own studio by myself on my channel and let's look it up like that. See how it's spinning? Like it's not wanting to work out? There should be no problems. Okay, we see, say hi customer service. Let me just go OMG because there's only one video named OMG. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, here we go. Now let's click that and let's go watch it. It's only 4 minutes, so I mean this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Oh wait, shoot. Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, here it is. I guess we're live, man. Okay, hold on. What's up? I'll put myself back here. See, I need that GoPro stand. It's downstairs. He bought me those earrings. I wore them on his funeral day. Shh. So, hey, you guys, we've been traveling like all day. What's up? That's my suitcase in the back. You guys, we're almost at 100K right now, man. What's up, David? He's working, see? We've been traveling all day, man, and we're about to get ready for this convention, but we're also celebrating some almost 100K, so we're coming back on. We're going to come back on in about... Jeez, 71 that fast. 45 minutes. Give us about 45 minutes, okay? Come back. We're going to be putting the dog up stands together. While we're putting the dog up stands together, go share, man. Share the shit out of the video that you love the most of because we're almost at 100K right now. 900. We need 900 subscribers. Go get them for us. Look how he's looking at me. We're watching it by the minute, man. So, what's up? What's up, man? Bye, this is boring. Just don't call it out, man. It's just hate. So just skip all that. If you guys see the haters, man, just ignore them. They didn't see my haircut yet. Like my new haircut. We've been traveling all day, so it's looking wild. So I know. Go share. Give us I know you guys can get us to 100K tonight. We're both double jointed. I am tired. It is almost 11 p.m. where we're at. It's late, man. It's late. I'm tired, and we still have to go build dog up stands. It's almost 12. I'm fucking tired. And then we have to drive tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to tell you everything, but we're driving far. And I don't even have a dog, but I have them. Thank you, Leah. Those of you guys that are subscribed and you don't even have a dog, man, I talk about you guys all the time. You guys mean a lot. All you guys mean a lot to us. That's why we have such a big giveaway. Thanks so much for your support, y'all. Know about the giveaway? Do y'all know about the giveaway? They gotta go watch. Go watch the video about the giveaway, man. Safe travels on the road. Thanks, Mikio. What's up, you guys? We're with family and everyone's sleeping. Well, babies are sleeping and stuff, so we're about to go build the dog up stands. It's midnight here. And you guys remember when I was building the dog up stands, for Pasadena? So here we go again. We're going to come back on. We're going to be back live again tonight.
when we build the dog up stance for about a few minutes as we get things ready. And we got a big surprise for you guys. I mean, we got a big surprise. Woohoo! Thanks for watching, you guys. Man, you mean a lot to us. So don't go to sleep yet. Come back. Watch for the live notification. El Paso. There's a bunch of El Paso on right now. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Where we had so much fun too.
Yo. So come back.
Oh my
and
gosh.
you'll see the invite. Come back. It'll be like DD's live, and we'll have it set up, and you guys can see me, Tim,
Freaking David, dude.
maybe my sister. We'll be, getting some stuff together.
See, I told you I was in West Virginia.
How dare you? She said, how dare you have a class tomorrow? So she has to stay up later now. Boy, you better go get a nap. We don't do this very often, do we? I lived in Denver. What's up? I love Denver. I never sleep. I'm so tired.
I swallowed my spit the wrong way.
We were sitting in the plane, and this big storm came through, and so we couldn't get off, and all the gates were backed up. All right, we gotta go. So we'll see you in about 20, 30 minutes, I think. Yeah. 20, 30 minutes. Okay, go share until I call you back, man, please. Help us reach 100,000. 100,000 tonight, baby. All right, few minutes. I'll be back.
Look at him, he's so happy. Oh gosh, man, I gotta wipe my nose. Oh, this is tough stuff right here. All right. Sorry, I only blow my nose. I don't know why I'm blowing my nose. I'm probably gonna cry more right now. Oh gosh, get your own Kleenex. I only have so many, you know what I'm saying? I only have so many that I can share with you guys, these Kleenexes. And if it's all over my face, oh well. Okay, all right, so that's the video she watched to paint his picture. And that was something that was true, our hands, right? So his fingers were longer than mine, but we have double jointed. And I remember when we first started dating, he would tell me like, he's like, my fingers are weird. And I was like, well, so are mine. And so we always were okay with it, because I grew up too. And when I was younger, I probably would be made fun of, or I taught myself to have my hands straight. See, you can't tell. This was before I was 15, before I was 18, I had already taught myself to kind of at least, there you go. See, you can't tell that that's happening until you just do this, like, bah! Like they're double jointed. So when I've taught myself, that's how embarrassing we feel about it when you're double jointed and you're young. You feel like everyone doesn't have that. So when I met him, it was like, wow. And so through my life with David, like, did you see how we were both wearing the same shirt? Everyone else doesn't do that. We had dog upstand shirts. We had same hands, same everything, same shirt. He always wanted my pink shirt. And then I wanted Nike stuff to find Nike pants that worked for grooming. He wanted Nike pants. So then he became a Nike fan. Like, it's just always been a mirror, And I would say that if you know me well, I'm like, why does he want everything that I have? Like everything, wanted Louis Vuitton glasses. He needed them. You want the belt? There's a leather belt with Hawaiian print on it. You want one? I get one. Like everything's like, we have this rain. You got a Nike raincoat? I did too. You want a Nike? Okay. I feel happy right now, though. I feel happy that we watched that. That video makes me remember and feel happy and love him. Okay. But this is still hard. Okay. David Lopez, May 24, 95 to 9/19, 23. Pause in prints. Pause in portraits. Are you guys ready for this? Oh my goodness. Well, Is that beautiful or what? That is gorgeous, honestly. And so on the shirt, oh my gosh, on the shirt, she put the Beatles, a heart, in the orange shirt, the dog upstand shirt, cross, paw prints, Blvd, red roses, llama, she painted a llama, and butterfly. Oh, it's amazing, Mary. It's amazing, Mary. You did good. You did really, really good. It's beautiful. And his favorite color, my favorite color, blue. And then gold's in there. Gold is gold for Fortnite. Everything's gold in Fortnite. Wow, that's great. She did good, huh? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I am so lucky. I'm so lucky you gave this to me and took the time to make this for me. I'm absolutely lucky. Absolutely lucky. Wow. It's like you could just jump right out of that screen. Hey, babe. Whew. Anybody else tearing up? You put some sad faces on the live if you're tearing up right now. Anybody else? I see. Very nice gift. Yes, beautiful. A great job. Beautiful portrait. It is perfect, isn't it? Especially when you were not together for years. Stop acting entitled. Oh, are you upset? I would never come to your feed and while you're crying. In years, it wasn't years. No one's entitled in this lifetime. But I did love David until now, and I still will love him forever. Maybe you don't understand, but it's okay that you don't understand. I think that's Mary, the sister. If I don't, I could be wrong, but is anybody else crying too? I think it's a gorgeous picture of David. And I'm really lucky to have the moments I had with David. Mary, if you would like me to share some of the live videos that I took of David that are honest, that tell me about his entire experience in life and family, I don't mind sharing those so you would know how he felt. So you could see how he felt from his own words. But I don't have hate in my body like you do, because it's like you are very angry for something. But I promise you, God is watching all things and he knows the truth. I can't make up the many times that David has come into my life since he's passed away. I can only believe that he's with God and happy where he's at now without any demons. I do wish you guys the best. I just wish you understood more, but you won't, and that's okay. I can't fix you or control you or help you understand if you didn't live my life with him. Oh, gosh. Let me see here. Do this. Okay, there we go. Like this scar was unfortunately from David. And Mary, if you knew that, maybe you would be less judgmental to me. Now everyone knows that this scar right here, and even after that, I loved him unconditionally because I knew the demons that he faced every day. He was not that David every day. He was there 50-50. And even through turmoil and hurt and pain, all that, I still loved him unconditionally. If your husband died, if your daughter died, If someone was in between you and that person's death, no matter what it looked like, no matter what arguments you had or what kind of love you had, that person in the middle between you and death, that person in the middle, you should really care. Open up your heart and care. No one's entitled, not even you. There's so many things that I'm not being mean about it. I'm saying, I know everything about David. I have all of his words and passwords and everything. He and I had that relationship. You don't. You don't have all his passwords to all his bank accounts or his investments accounts or his social media accounts. David would not want his 300,000 followers to just disappear on all the work he did for 2 years. But you won't know how to handle any of that if you weren't communicating with me. But it looks like you're very disappointed in me and you don't like me and you never did. But that's not about you and me. This is about David. It's not about what you want or what I want. It's just about what should be right. What is right? What are the actions that you can do that's right? For me and many of my fans that are out there, for me and my fans, we've discussed it where we feel like things should have been handled differently. Telling me about the funeral a few days before the funeral really led me to believe that you were not going to tell me at all. Because you said yourself, you didn't pick the funeral parlor that had 5 weeks out. You picked the one that was 2 weeks out. I would never withhold if I knew you were with David for 7 years, in good and bad. Because you have relationships that are good and bad. You actually have them having them right now within your family. There's problems. Because some of your family told me already that y'all are really not really happy. And no family is, and I don't want to air out all your bad news because it's none of my business, but I can tell you family has ordered products from me that I gave you for free to give to your other family members, and they were like, hey, she didn't want to give us any. And I was like, wow, I gave those to you to give to the rest of your family. All that is not godly, is not love. And if you're even watching right now, continuing to watch, I'll just say this. Pookie Puppy said it really well. And Pookie Puppy, if you can repeat it, it would be great. Matter of fact, let me pull it up in a text message. There's a statement that has to do with how we behave in life. And I really want to say this. But I want to say it properly. Let me go with. I don't want it from something I said. It was from something someone else said. Pookie, if you can repeat it right now, I'll read it out loud, but I want to repeat. Remember what you said that one night? Oh, yeah, here it is. There's so much. Oh. I can't find it. I can go to Pookie. Let me go look at this one. Let me see if I can find this phrase. If I can't find it fast enough, I'll just skip it, but it's coming to me. Man, honestly, if I didn't like somebody, I wouldn't watch them on YouTube either. Let me see if this group text. Oh, I can't find it. Pookie, do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. If someone was she wrote it in the live chat. If someone is deceiving, dividing, or destroying, that is all behaviors underlying the devil. If you are deceiving someone, dividing someone, or trying to destroy someone, that is not uplifting love, kindness. So we're right there. I hope you guys saw her own message, what she wrote. Her own message is that. We can't deny it. We can see it. Why would you even, if someone's crying and hurt by the loss of someone like David, why would you say some mean things? I couldn't have the balls to do that, honestly. I would never do that. But that's why you and I are different. And that's okay. You can be that. I can't go to sleep being that way. But now we can all see it. So I'm grateful that you've exposed yourself without me having to do anything about it. And thank you for chatting and watching. That really helps. But I do want to come here and take a look at this myself here real quick. Okay, I'm going to go back through now, and I had to do some things over there. Let me see. Hey. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's come back down. I'm going to catch up with the feed. And that is true, though. Did you see what she wrote? She said, if you gifted something to him, you should, and you don't have it, you should not expect it back, or something like that. I do have to say, the gift that he painted me, I will have to find a Christmas video, but it doesn't matter. Like, you guys don't want to give me anything, which I gave it to God. I haven't bothered you guys. I told you that I would stop asking. I said my piece. I said a lot, because that's how I got the dental records for you guys, is that I took him to his dentals, even towards the end of his life. So I was still part of his life, no matter what you want to say. And if I wasn't a part of his life, maybe then you wouldn't have found his dental records. I don't know. But I was a part of his life till the day he died. And that's why y'all called me to ask me if he was at my house. Because you knew that he was who he was, with the demons he had, and you knew that he might have been at my house to the day he died. So you guys would not have made that call if you didn't know how much we loved each other. So you can be angry with me because he died, but I wasn't the reason he died. Y'all's family have a little thing going, whatever, you know, like his brother and him were in the car and David's dead, period. That's a fact. His brother and him were in that car and David's dead. Fact. Done. I didn't kill him and I did not take his life. If anything, through the many, many years that we were together, I probably did every single thing I could do to another person to help extend his life by the choices he made for his own lifestyle. I probably did the best that anyone could do to try my best to extend his life. A friend of mine said, the choices that we make determine how long we live. So if you want to do X, Y, Z over and over and over, and you put yourself in those types of predicaments, then yeah, you might have a shorter lifespan. But I really appreciate you coming out on this live feed and telling all of my fans that are get to watch this for the rest of to get to watch this forever, like really what your mentality is. I really appreciate that because it's clear and I didn't want to guess it, but we now can see it. We can just see how you talk to me. And you guys, I'm pretty sure that's one of David's sisters. I'm pretty sure. But we all know social media, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't who we think it is. But just based off of the comments right there, I just feel like y'all saw it. But let's go back to say, when Connie came in, she goes, hey, Dee Dee. Hi, Connie. Roseanne, thanks for being here. After 3 years, we had a bunch of trick-treaters, and we did it on 30th because we had the world's largest Halloween parade here in New Jersey. Woo-ah, that's awesome. Mary, thank you so much for your gentle hugs. I was like crying as I'm talking about that stuff, especially after I opened your gift. Wow, this is amazing. Jean, hugs, thank you. Connie, love you. Thank you for being here, Connie. Sorry, my spell checker hates me. So does mine, Doug says. Doug, are you from Jersey? We have a house that does that and house that makes cotton candy. What? No, I'm in Pennsylvania, Doug says. Kay says, hi. Connie, so glad I caught this live feed. Me too, Connie. Neighbors laugh out loud somewhat anyway. Mary Monson, wow, matching t-shirts too. I know, did you notice that in the video that we were matching t-shirts? Dee Dee, I'm so very sorry, Kay, thank you. You're welcome, Mary says. I love how he was smiling and looking at you into the camera. I do too, I do, I loved him so much. Poogie Puppy says, for sure, Mary, God and this Holy Spirit guided your hand. Your caring heart did all the rest. Mary says, thank you so much. Yes, he did. Mary says, 5 years ago. Jean says, Mary, a wonderful picture, a beautiful gift. Would love to see the picture, how beautiful it is. Mary, thank you. That's it. Roseanne, what a shame. Sad his family didn't include you. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you released the anger. You and we all know what you two had together. Have peace with that. I do, Roseanne, and thank you for reminding me. Mary, yes, that's it. Doug G, wow, nice letter. Dee Dee, you have touched many in a positive way. Thank you, Doug. Galami says, hi, Dee Dee, happy Halloween. I love your videos. Galami, thank you. Belinda, hi, Belinda. There's that smile. You two have the same eyebrows and hands. Amazing. Love your eyebrows. He loves you, Mary says. Beautiful video. That was a beautiful video. One of our best times. He loves Virginia. He loved the weather in Virginia. He would go running by himself in all the trees. He would love it. He said he would love to live there one day. That house my sister lived in with her family is rented. And I often asked my sister, what if I rented that from you so we can go up there and live for a while so he could enjoy Virginia? He really loved it up there. He loved the cold weather. He loved to ski. Mary says, thank you, Dee Dee. God bless you. Doug, very nice gift. I read those already. A great job. Jean says, a great job. Beautiful portrait. Fantastic, Mary. Pookie Puppy's tearing up too. I teared up, Christine says. Hi, Christine. TC Bears teared up. Susan teared up. Thank you, Dee Dee, Mary says. Jean, yes. Tears up for Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Looks like a German last name. Pat wailing, I'm crying too for you and the loss of my husband of 50 years will be 2 years on the 2nd of November. Pat, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. 2 Dogs in a Van Adventure, you're welcome. 2 Dogs. Did you watch the beginning, 2 Dogs? Oh my gosh. The beautiful blanket that you did great. You and your friend did so great. I loved it. He loved you and you loved him. He loved his followers. Yes, he did. He loved his followers. MP says, hello, hi, MP. Mary says, love unconditionally, show compassion deeply, live honestly, give freely. Pookie Puppy reminded me that deceive, defy, destroy is all of the devil. Thinking like that and behaving like that is devil-like. If you have things that you need to work on in your life that is like that, to divide people, to deceive someone, to act like you don't, to be fake, to deceive you, to destroy something, to come in here and destroy our sadness and happiness at the same time. Doug, unfortunately are showing their true colors. They are unfortunately showing their true colors. TC Bear, don't let her destroy this moment. Thank you, TC Bear, and thank you, God, for giving me grace. TC Bear says, yep, Mary Monson, agree. Focus on that handsome face. Absolutely, TC Bear. I'm glad the comment has been removed. Thank you, moderators. Carol, what a precious gift. Absolutely. I need to head to the bed and give hugs. Love you. Good night, TC Bear. Mary, I think you do portraits now. That's an awesome, amazing portrait. Great job. God is good. Many hugs and twos of love, Dee Dee. Beautiful portrait. I know, right? A Williams Fairlawn. Happy Halloween. Roseanne, who says something like that? What's wrong with you? Thank you. Two Dogs and Adventure. Yes. Mary Monson says yes. Look at that portrait. It's in the background. I'm looking at this video, looking at that. Hit that like button. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys. And God bless each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed Halloween this year. This is a time David and I would actually bring in gaming. Even if David was living at home with his mom, he would still be gaming with us. So we are going to miss gaming with David tonight and in the days to follow. But something that's really cool that ended up happening just a week ago, a few days ago, the day I went live to show you guys how my house had broken glass windows and so did the crash site. Check this out. That day, MP informed me that the days that we learned to game together, David and I, and then MP came and learned how to game, and we sent her as a super fan, we sent her a Switch. David prepared it all for her, and we sent it to her. We did an opening with her, and then we got her on gaming. I sent a Switch, which was sent back to me later for Pookie Puppy. A Switch Lite, which sucks, you can't even cast it out. Who knew? But Pookie Puppy watched everything. Like, she was always there. So Pookie Puppy's always on gaming. She has horrible hands and arthritis in her hands, so she doesn't game with us, but she watches it all. She's there watching. Two Dogs in Adventure starts taking lessons on how to game and eventually gets her own Switch. Who else? Buffy starts to learn how to game, and David and I teach her how to game. We taught, who else am I missing? Honey Bee, we teach her how to game. And Two Dogs in Adventure, NYC Nurse, we teach her how to game. She's a super fan of David's. We would game nearly every night for over the entire time we were together. Yes, he couldn't game when he broke his laptop. That's true. But I made sure 2 months ago he got a desktop that he could game with us again. Unfortunately, he didn't game as often towards his last days. He was busy doing other things. But he had that desktop that I made sure he had to edit videos and to game with us still. Because without his laptop, since he broke it, he wasn't able to edit, nor was he able to game with us. So tonight we're going to game, and we are going to miss David because we didn't get dressed up. I don't remember ever getting dressed up with David on Halloween, ever. And so being able to game was our thing. We would bring in the nightmares on Fortnite. But knowing now, this is the cool thing, that the day that I showed you that broken glass, they let us know, and MP let me know, they're bringing back the time period when we were teaching everyone how to game, those maps. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's almost as if Fortnite said, hey, you guys, starting November 3rd, we're going to go back to the maps you guys played 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and we're going to let you play those again. And isn't that interesting? That it's the same maps of the time period where we taught you guys how to game, the ones that followed us over there. I can't say that's a coincidence. I think it's just really amazing. And I told MP and them, I said, it's going to be sad to be on that same map and not have David there. But at the same time, maybe it's because something just fell over there. What are you doing? Maybe it's because we have so many great memories on those maps that we can relive those memories because he's not here now. What's going on over here? Something fell down. Students of Me and You Gaming, that's true. Rosie missed out. It's been removed. I thank you so much, Roseanne. I'm going to keep learning and painting and see where God leads me with painting people. I paint pets mostly. Well, see, now you have to do Dee Dee's picture from that same video, honestly, because then these two will hang next to each other. You know what I mean? You've got to match it up now, Mary, and I will pay you for it. Roseanne, Dee Dee, don't waste your breath on someone like that. They're hurting and lashing out sadly on you. Shame, shame. Roseanne, thank you. Mary says, wow, that's incredible, Dee Dee. It's pretty cool, right? Like, what are the chances that they're going to bring back the old maps this year? Not like next year. Not like if we waited till next year. This year, during this point in life, this time, this loss, they're going to bring back the maps we taught everyone on. And I have never seen them do that. Never. I've never seen Fortnite do that. And we've been gaming for years as a group of friends, where they bring back a map and be like, hey, we're going to let you play the map from 3 years ago. This has never happened. It's never happened. So how can you be sad? I'm going to try not to be, but how can you when it's really just like reminding us something else, right? Reminding us of that time. All right, you guys, thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate you. We still got puppy duty, so we got to handle that. If you happen to want to adopt a dog that I have, please let me know. Having them stay in kennels a lot of the time is not the kind of life I want for them, which is why Light is hanging out in the living room. And Light is actually so trustworthy. He's chilling on the couch. That's his favorite spot. He just wants to hang out, be on your lap, and just listen to what you want to talk about, because that's what he's been doing that whole time. So if you want a pet, please let me know. We will get your dog to you if you get one of mine. We will just figure out a way to get that dog to you. Happy Halloween 2023. And isn't it crazy? It's an orange shirt and it's Halloween today. Who knew that I was going to pick up these gifts today and open them for you now? Amazing! To the family, to David's family, whatever you're going through, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. There may have been valuable time through the many years where you were not there. And that's true. I have a very toxic family. And so if I've missed some days and some many months and days, if I've missed days and time with my family and they do pass away, I would probably be devastated as well. There's no feeling that is going to take it away, not the arguments, not anything within the scope of your family problems that are going to hide away the pain of a loss of a loved one, no matter what that looks like. So me and my fans, even though you said what you said, you are only yourself. You're not your mom or your brother or your sister or your brother-in-law, mother-in-law. Now you can use hate, which is devil-like. You can use hate to drive up more hate. That's true. David had taught me haters can look like anything. Haters can be family. Haters can be my family. Haters can be his family. Haters are haters. And haters that come in a group, that's like a group of haters that are defined by the devil himself, by the thought process of hate. And God doesn't hate like that. He doesn't want that kind of sharing, especially in a time of death. I mean, you lashed out, you wanted to hit me and beat me up and do all those things to me in a time of death, and you weren't the only one. There's other people that I love that did that to me. For whatever reason, I'm crying and they're lashing at me. It makes no sense to me, but that's how the devil works. He'll come at you in your weakest moments and make you want to be hateful and angry and mad and deceitful and dividing and all these things, and no one can change that. You can listen to me and hate me right now. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I can hear you. But I don't care. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to let God handle all the things. If you guys want to look at all his stuff, even though you didn't gift it and you didn't buy it and you weren't around it and you don't even know that Starbucks cup, that black one with the straw in it sitting on the kitchen counter, I gave him that. And you're right. I would want that back because he's gone now. When he wasn't gone, of course, I wanted him to have it. I gifted it to him. But if I bought it for him, I want that back. I gifted it to him. I can see him drinking out of it, touching it, being a part of it. Y'all don't know what those things are. That's okay, though. Let God handle it. I'm good. I told you everything. I told you everything clearly, not out of hate, but out of love. It may not seem like love because it's materialistic things, but I'll tell you what, we can't take those materialistic things to the grave with us. And I don't want to sit here and worship his Nike shoes. I guess if you want to have his Nike shoes that I bought, by all means, keep them. But I'm going to pray for you, just like we pray for my haters. We pray for all the people that hate me. Why you have to hate me, I'll never understand, but I don't care because God has been so good to me. God has been so good to me. I have nothing to complain about. I may be sad. I may want to hate you, but I'm not going to hate you, nor am I going to hate anyone in your family that wants to also hate me. And you guys can watch this and be like, this bitch is this and that, crazy that's. I can see you talking. God has given me the gift to see things that I feel are true. And I'm okay with you hating me. I can withstand the storm that you're throwing at me. I can withstand it. I can have hateful thoughts, but I don't let them come off my lips in anger. And nor would I come up into your place and try to fight you, especially when you just lost your brother and your other one's fighting so many other things. You're in a place that I will never want to be. You're in a place and a thought process I could never understand or want to understand because I would never behave like that. We're not cut from the same cloth, not right now. Maybe if you go through the things that you need to go through and get past some of the hate, and maybe if you get out of the position of living with the devil in your mind and your heart, maybe then we can maybe talk as friends. But until then, I don't really like hanging out with the devil. I don't really like making choices that the devil deceives me to believe. I am of God and I am of the light. And I know my path and I know how it's going to go. Granted, I'm human. We all are. But without God, I couldn't make choices that make me and let me forgive evil in my face. That let me forgive people who have harmed me and still love them with unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't mean to allow you to be a part of something that puts you in a deathly danger. Even if that deathly danger has to do with another human being in a mindset that they don't understand what they're doing, that could hurt you. Just because you aren't living together doesn't mean you don't love with every bit of your body. You may not have been here last night for the feed or the night before, but Brandy, someone close to me, she does not live with her husband. Many of you get that. You've heard of that. And it's okay. You might not want to live with your husband until some things get fixed. It doesn't make it like you don't love that person. It just means that in the steps of you and your relationship was defined by David and I. Our relationship had its own look and its own understanding, and no one else could tell me different, especially if my choices were to make sure I still had life. And that's a no joke. I'm not a liar at all, and I don't deceive. I'm very straight shooter. I'm very cut through and through. I'm going to be straight up with you. Straight up. And I want to say I have hardly any idea what I was talking about. All that came from God himself. What y'all talking about now? Like that all came just pouring out. I don't even know how that happened. God is absolutely good. Dee Dee, you are a strong woman. Hugs to you. Compassion for others. Journeys we can love from afar. Absolutely. Hugs, Susan. Hey, Susan, what's up? Good to see you. I want you all to pray for that family, David's family, in all that they're going through, whatever that might be, however that might look. I can't fix anybody's problems. I can't fix your problems. I can't fix anything out of my control, can we? We can't do that. We can just hope the best for those folks, all folks. Especially, remember those haters that have come in and out of our lives? You can watch back at what David would say, right? Well, does anybody want to say it in the live chat, what David would say about the haters? And he would say, haters can be your family, my family, people we don't know, strangers, and haters that are haters can come in all different forms. They can say all different kinds of things. It's usually not positive. The hate is usually not positive. A hater's comments are usually not positive. Okay? And I don't know what that means, because if I was watching something I didn't like to watch, I wouldn't watch. Unless you're just really wanting to cause pain. And sometimes when people are in pain, they deliver pain back. If you are hurting, If you have pain, if you have body pain, mental pain, heartache, I have a heartache, but I'm not coming at anybody like that. So everyone handles things differently. I don't give an excuse for someone's behavior, but I won't hold it against them, especially if they can come back out of it and say, you know what, I'm really sorry. I'm really behaved like an asshole. I really shouldn't do that. I should have checked myself. We talk about, I need to check myself at times too, but yeah, there's no comment. I have no comment. So that person is either, that person ain't writing no more, huh? Or is that a 24-hour timeout that person got? I can't remember. Someone else handled that. I don't know what happened. But thank you for handling it. We don't like that, especially in a moment like this. I mean, this is a beautiful, we're not letting someone take the moment and destroy it, I should say. We do have time to talk about it, but we're not going to let that moment be destroyed. This is such a beautiful gift. And Two Dogs in Advan Adventure, you missed your opening, but that was also a beautiful gift tonight. So thank you. Wow. Orange for Halloween. So awesome. They look like stickers. And there is that white, she did say that, right? There's this white glow. He didn't say, don't worry about the haters. He would literally say something else. All right, I love you guys, and we're going to say goodnight. Have a great night. Enjoy your night. Happy Halloween 2023, and we'll see you on the next live feed. Thanks for being here. I could not do this without you, and I can't say thank you enough. Thank you for your prayers, and let's continue to pray. BP would say, let's continue to pray for David's spirit as well. So don't forget you have to pray for the dead. Did you know that? You still have to pray for the dead so that they're not in purgatory. I didn't know that. It was something I learned. So you can still pray for people that are around you that have passed away, and you can still pray for people that are alive. You can pray whatever you want to pray, whatever you want to pray for. God bless each and every one of you, and thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Mary and Two Dogs. Mary, it's beautiful. Two Dogs, thank you. And everyone who's sent something, thank you. Thank you so much. Love you. Good night, Laura. Thank you.